Yes, there's been another gambling thing. Welcome back. I didn't expect to make another video for a while because I haven't been pissed off as of late. The Sixers are doing great. Multiple Guardians or former Guardians are in the World Series. I'm enjoying my time in the sports world. So I figured I wouldn't talk. There's some other shit going on, but I don't want to talk about that at the moment. Yes, there's been another gambling thing. First, it was, Terry Rozier being investigated. Then it was Malik Beasley getting investigated. Then it was Clase and Ortiz getting investigated. Now we got Cash Patel on 8 a.m. a couple days ago saying, hey, guess what? Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, and Damon Jones have been arrested. Like, holy shit, right? Holy shit. So when, you know, got those guys arrested, what's going on with Malik Beasley? Is he innocent? The NBA cleared him, but we know that's not shit anymore because the NBA, doesn't have the FBI's power of investigation. Also, Clase and Ortiz, they were gambling as well. We gonna get some arrests there? I mean, I know that Clase and Ortiz, maybe we're just gambling in like Venezuela or something, or not the Venezuela, the Dominican, or some place like that. Maybe they have different laws over there. I'm not entirely sure about that. Um, but guess what? The MLB decided to say, "Hey, fuck you, buddy. You're not playing in any international league." They literally just said no. Same thing with the Guardians. They said fuck no. Anyway, this is not about the Guardians. I'm sorry. I have to bring it up because Clase and Ortiz, gambled. Allegedly gambled. So just wanted to bring that up. There's lots of gambling going on. Allegedly, you know, and I just wanted to talk about it because holy shit, why is everybody ruining their career? I mean, Terry Rozier, plenty of money over his career, and he decides to fuck it all up for $200,000. I mean, like, what the fuck, man? And then you got Chauncey Billups, Hall of Famer, getting paid to coach basketball, and he's ruined his career. You know, Damian Jones, honestly, I don't know how much he's earned in the NBA, but probably more than 1 million. All of this, I would love to have $1 million, guys. You know, these guys are just not taking pride that they've earned millions upon millions of dollars, and they're fucking everything up, and now they just fuck their entire lives. So this is what gambling will do to you. Not gambling responsibly. Please gamble responsibly if you're trying to gamble. Okay, gamble with money that you have. I just want to put that out there. 1-800 Gambler. Okay. No illegal bets, please. Anyway, uh, very surprised to hear that the mob, the literal mob, is involved in Chauncey Billups' poker schemes. Wow, I did not expect that one. The Casa Nostra, just boom, mafia. I thought they were gone. I thought they were gone. I mean, I'm sure there's still some like cells, but I didn't realize. Oh, they're back. The mafia has been alive. My apologies. I was not familiar with the mafia's game. After like the '60s and '70s. My apologies. You um, yeah. So what's next for Cash Patel and the FBI? Uh, you know, are we going after Malik Beasley next? Clase Ortiz, maybe? Or are we going after some other players? I heard Calvin Ridley likes to gamble. Maybe check him out. Check on those Calvin Ridley unders. I'm just saying. I do love how like all the memes that have come out of this on Twitter. Fantastic meme. So I would also want to say another big winner here in this like whole situation is Steve Ballmer. That man is not getting talked about anymore. He might have paid Kawhi under the table. But guess what? No one cares about that anymore. Uh, everyone cares about Chauncey Billups gambling his life away, Terry Rozier gambling his career away. We all care about that now We can't sweep the Steve Ballmer stuff under the rug because Silver, I'm sure Silver is, rubbing his hands together, saying, we're not talking about Ballmer anymore. We're not talking about Kawhi anymore. Guess what? We're rubbing that under the rug. Hell no. I know Pablo Torre is on it. Pablo Torre, he won't sleep on it. But I think a lot of the NBA has forgotten about Steve Ballmer paying Kawhi under the table. Like, come on, man. Come on. And then what's going on with Mark Cuban. Why are you defending this man? I know that you're like former, billionaires. You guys are like this, right? But let's get serious. All the evidence is on the table. Why are you just ignoring that? Just like, well, he wouldn't do this. He's not that dumb. Yes, he is. Do you realize how big of a prospect Kawhi Leonard was? He he was about to lose. They were about to lose to the Lakers. They were about to lose to the Warriors. They had to do something. So, paid it just a little bit under the table. Anyway, I've lost the plot on this video. I might as well just end it. So 1-800-GAMBLER, please do not gamble illegally. Please. Thank you.